It's all good now.
We're playing across the country, rocking the USA. We're having a good time, rocking and rolling away. And we ain't gonna stop till we reach California. They say the LA women like to have a lot of fun. We're gonna get ourselves some women there and know we'll get them one by one. And we'll keep on playing till we reach a California sun. Rock, 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 roll away. We're gonna rock, 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 USA. We're gonna rock, 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 roll away. We're gonna rock, 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 USA. We're gonna keep on rocking and rolling till we reach LA. Keep on rocking and rolling in the USA.
Hello, users of YouTube, and welcome to about 7 or 8 a.m. You can tell I'm tired, but anyway, it's all good now. Here we are. This is Daniel Solders of Daniel's Videos and Etc. Episode 2. This is a TV tennis game. It is the model number MK12-1 NTSC. It's a mini kit. And it is manufactured by the one and only Velleman kits. Yeah, Velleman. It says it's made in Europe, and it's a video game you make for a video game that you make for your TV. It's Pong, pretty much. It's a Pong clone. See, it's TV tennis game NTSC version. 1-player mode, 4 difficulty levels. Hold one of the move buttons, then press restart to select level. 2-player mode, press restart, press both buttons to smash or start or serve your game. Only the server can score points. Oh, that's mean. Video and audio output, adjustable brightness, auto power off. Power supply is 3 1.5 volt AA batteries, which are not included. And dimensions are 75 by 140 millimeters, or 7.5 by 14 centimeters, or 2.9 by 5.5 inches. Alright, so we're going to assemble this kit here today. I'm going to do a quick unboxing here shortly. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any AA batteries, but I do have some AAA, but that is not the point. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and solder this. I can assure you guys, by the time I'm done, I probably will most likely have some batteries. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this a small unboxing. So I got this for about $18 on Amazon, not including Prime. I had to get it from another seller, but yeah, I got it for about $18 to $20 on Amazon. Shipping, I believe, was free, but yeah. Took a little while to get here, but it's here. So, opening up the box, we get this little guy, which is our card insert, now covered in water because I just went and washed my hands. I usually like to before I do solder. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the PCB board. Nice big circuit traces for soldering. Yep. I've seen some versions of this where you can actually pull out the remotes, like the remote controls are modular. I'm sorry, they're just separate controls. And yeah, so wow. Okay. Anyway, so here's our pamphlet, same as the other video, nothing different. Tells you how to solder correctly, and of course it'll first ask us to put in the resistors. So, yep. Right, anyway, we have 2 RCA jacks, nice gold-plated RCA jacks with black things, so there's no yellow or white to differentiate them two. But if you look on the bottom of the board or the top, it'll show audio and video, as well as the bottom engraved in the PCB. We also have a battery holder for 3 AA batteries, a foot, doesn't feel like rubber, but it doesn't feel like plastic either. Just kind of a weird feeling. Maybe it's a mix. See, yeah, another foot. I mean, when I put it down on the table, it's pretty, doesn't want to go anywhere. Another rubber foot. I don't even know what these are anymore, so I'm not going to even say what they are. And another foot. Also included, we also have these resistors, a couple diodes, never mind, like 4, and this empty lead. So I don't know what the lead is for. Maybe it acts as a jumper. I don't know. We'll see. We also get this baggie, which contains a quartz crystal of about what does that crystal say? Contains this quartz crystal, measures in of about saying 12 megahertz, 10 megahertz. I'm wondering if you could upgrade the chip, the quartz crystal, give it slightly faster clock speed. Or I wonder if maybe that will make the ball bounce faster. I don't know. I'm just thinking it'd be an interesting idea to try. Ah, I see. According to the manual, that's why they gave us that one strip, so you can secure the crystal to the board. So that's interesting. All right, in our baggie of stuff, which I'm going to open right here. Couple of nuts, more screw. Oh, okay. Everything's okay. Alright, so we got some caps, some buttons, sockets, whatever that's a button, some capacitors, a trim pot, yeah, more electrolytics. There's that crystal, some spacers, some big screws. Yep, that's about it. So it looks like it's a single chip unit. Probably not running on an Atmel because I've never seen a single Velleman kit running an Atmel yet. Interesting. There's another spacer, but it's got excess plastic on it. I wonder what that's for. And the buttons are big and kind of clunky. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, we got our buttons. Good enough. LED light. I think that's the power light. Anyway, yep. Alright, I guess we will begin here. So soldering iron, I believe, just finished warming up, so I can go ahead and get start. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, guys, here's the deal. So, got my calculator here. It says the first one we need is a 2K2 resistor, according to this one. So let's see what measures at 2K. We have 2 resistors here, and they measure 2, and then times 10 times 100. So we can just turn this on here. 2 times 100, and there's our 2200K resistor. Or no, it's not a K resistor. It's a full resistor. So anyway, I'm going to pull these 2 out, and then we'll begin soldering. Usually with these big board experiments, I like to put all the resistors in first, then I solder. All right. Next bank of resistors require us to put in a 1K to 1200 resistor. So that will probably be a brown, red. Sorry, let's see if I was right. So that would be 102. 12 times 100. Yep, that's 1200K resistor. Alright, so let's see if we have any brown-red. Yep, there we go. There's our brown-red resistors. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in through their through-hole joiners, or whatever you call them. Let's go ahead and get the next resistor set. Oh, there's only one. 470 resistor. So that would be yellow, purple. I believe that'd be times 10. Yellow, purple, brown. Let's see. Yes. Alright. Well, let's see if we have any yellow, purple, brown resistors. Is that one yellow, purple, brown? Yep, yellow, purple, brown. I was right. And I do have it backwards. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and start some more. Alright, now we got the 100k resistor. So that would mean probably 1 brown, 0 black, and a yellow. So brown, black, yellow. Let's see if I was right. That is 100k. So that's right. So that should be brown, 0, yellow. Brown, black, yellow. We have that on this strand. Yep, I see it. Brown, black, yellow. Yep, brown, black, yellow. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these through their holes and then we'll begin soldering. Alrighty, I got all of the resistors soldered into place. Now for the diodes. We got a diode and some Zener diodes. I'm assuming the diode it's referring to is the big black one, which I just lost. Nope, right here. I think these are the two diodes, and these are Zener diodes, which just look like the diodes. Alright, and one secure thing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop in the first two. We have one N4118. Yep, so there's our 1 N14118. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And same thing with the other diode, which is an 1 N4007. There it is. This is our 1 N11407. Yep, so we got our both resistors here. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these guys in. Okay, our D2 resistor and our other resistor D1 isn't soldered now, or not soldered yet. We now must install the Zener diode. So we got 4 to install, and they are right here. These are 5V1s. Yep, 5V1. Alright guys, I'm going to start soldering these guys in, not soldering yet, but I'm going to put them in now. Alright, everything and all thing diode related is all in their holes right now. There's the Zener diodes, correct polarity, the regular diodes. It's all ready to be soldered in, guys. I'm going to go ahead and begin now with my soldering iron. Okay, got everything soldered in for these little resistor diodes, Zener diodes. So I just got to clip the leads, and then we will move on to putting in this socket. And then we will move around into putting in that socket. Okay, I clipped all the leads off, now soldered completely. And now to get that socket installed, which I believe is right here. This is the socket, so I gotta put that in right now. Okay, I got that socket in, and it's now telling me to put in the IC. Normally, I don't think I would put in ICs until I'm done, because there are certain things that still need to be soldered into place. Like, for example, the clock crystal, this capacitor, the turn pots, the other capacitors, LEDs, and those connections. I mean, like, I don't think it's a good idea to do it yet, because, like, you could just discharge this IC while you're working, which is not a good idea. So I'm going to wait on the IC until the end. Alrighty, let's get 5, and now we're going to go ahead and put those buttons in. Now to solder in the buttons. Okay, the buttons have been soldered. Now for the quartz crystal. Never seen that spelling of crystal in before. I'll look that up. So we got one 10 megahertz crystal put in. Okay, I installed the crystal, soldered it in. Yep, installed the crystal, soldered it in. Now I'm going to put on that brace. Okay, the quartz is in there, as well as the reinforcement bar thing. I'm going to go ahead and put the trim pot in, And we'll move from there. Of course, I also trimmed off the legs. Alright, got that in here, soldered and whatever. Now for the ceramic capacitors. C1 is 18 picofarads, I believe, and capacitor 2 is the same thing. Capacitor 3 is 100 nanofarads. Okay, ceramic caps are in and they are soldered, so now I gotta trim those leads right off. Alright, ceramic caps have been trimmed. Now put in those electrolytics and then go from there. And by the way, we are putting in, I believe, 3 capacitors that are 10 microfarads. Alright, capacitors, electrolytics have been soldered completely. Now for the LED. Okay, in. Now for the RCA jacks. Okay, I got the RCA connectors soldered into place. They are still really hot still because it's bare metal touching the solder, so of course it's going to be still a little hot, so I'm going to give those a little while to cool down. For now, we can finish assembling this since I got all the parts in, and we can put in the IC and we can put in the little feet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to install the batteries, holder, and the battery itself, and then we'll put the feet in. Got the battery holder right on the board now. I'm going to clip these off a little bit and put them in their corresponding holes, these leads to go to the battery holder, then I'll install the feet. Hello guys, I'm back. I accidentally trimmed off a little too much of the positive and negative terminals, or wires, so I had to fix it, splice it, whatever, but I did get them on, so that's good. So now I got to put on the little legs, and I'll do that right now. Okay, I got the feet on, and I think I am done. Alright guys, this project is very, very interesting. I had some fun with it, like I usually do with these solder kits I usually do. So I'm going to go ahead and get some batteries, plug this into the TV, and we'll see what will happen. Oh yeah, I also plug in that IEC. Alright guys, catch you in a moment. Okay guys, I just got some batteries here. Put some in. Whoa, okay, that was not weird. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay. Let's put in these corner ones in first, as this is the hardest. Well, if I knew how to deal with this, that would be a port. Alright, there we go. Okay, let me get that battery that just ricocheted. Alright, goes in this way. And, it doesn't want to go in. Hold on. Spring. Okay, I think it's in. Alright, now what? Just put the batteries in. Alright, I think we have assembled it. Now, it tells you how to use it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the video. As well as the audio. Audio's not wanting to budge. Alright, might be an issue with my audio jack. Hold on a second. Put that up so you guys can see it. I can get it to go in. Yep, it was just a problem with the audio jack. It's all broken. Alright, so anyway, I think, how do we turn this on? Hit the restart button? Okay, here we go. It doesn't seem to want to budge. Hold on guys, give me a second while I troubleshoot it. Guys, I seriously swear, it took me a little while to try to get this working. I looked everywhere for the problem. I even rerouted the connections to the top because that's what we were supposed to do. Then I looked at the batteries.
You see, this compartment isn't very great because the batteries actually don't seat into the connectors right. So all I did was I pushed the battery forward a little bit, both of them, all of them, and the light came on. And I'm like, oh, that means something. And I noticed every time I hit reset, the light shuts off. So, I haven't seen it yet, but let's see if it works. Do we get video? Oh, awesome. Okay, so now we have video. Let's see, what about the audio? Audio go in. Come on, audio, get into that connector. Not joking, I will spank you if you don't. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Alright, so let's see how this works. I think you have to push both buttons down to start. Oh, crap. Alright, let me restart. Let me do player 1. Okay. Okay, it's much better on a smaller TV. Having an issue concentrating. The ball moves really quickly. That's really fast. Maybe it might be the clock speed. I bet if you put it in a slower crystal, it might go slower. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But, it goes up to 10 when you win, and the ball freezes in midair, and it makes that weird noise. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I might do some of these kind of games maybe with it. Maybe I might use it with my Elgato, and maybe do capturing. I just play Pong by myself, or the tennis game as they call it. I don't know, we'll see. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Daniel's Videos and Etc. Like if you like it, dislike if you hated it. I don't know, might do another circuit project in the future. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and before we go, let's go ahead and see how that trim pod here works. So I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to see what happens to the TV. Okay, here we go. I'm going to adjust it. Interesting, it got a little bit dimmer. Yeah, it's not much, but it works. I guess I'll keep it on the max because that looks the best. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. There's something going on up there. Keeps hovering. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one. We'll see. Good night. Morning.